Hello and welcome to another movie haul unboxing video, whatever you want to call them. As you can see here, I have another package from Hamilton Book, one of my new favorite websites to peruse. The little Tootsie Roll design of the package is quite amusing in my opinion, and it's super easy to open. You just pull the little tab, pull it around, pull either side off. I've already done so to remove the order inside, the little paper, and get rid of the address, and also so I'm not flopping it around on camera with the address showing. You can see a breakdown of what I ordered and the pricing on Omega Syndrome. As you'll notice, I accidentally ordered 2 copies. Not a huge deal, as it was only $1.95, but there you can see it is not $3.90 a copy. Also, you'll notice Abandoned is the most expensive one here at $11.95. It is also the only one out of the pack that I have seen, and I know for a fact it is a quality film that I've actually wanted to upgrade. I do have it here on DVD, the old After Dark Horror Fest 8 Films to Die For release, but I can go ahead and get rid of that. We'll go ahead and start on the top with Abandoned. It is The Abandoned. There's a lot of films with this name, so not the most original title, but it is definitely an enjoyable film. Here you can see quite a host of new features. An interview with the director. I'm assuming it's an interview. Kareem Hussein, who is that guy? It looks like the writer. I can see down there. They don't say who the hell the people are. They just say their names. It'd be a lot more convenient if they said who they were. But as you can see, a lot of new stuff stopped here at the outtakes, and then everything from here down, I'm going to assume, was on that DVD release. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. It's probably going to be the most visually interesting in the pack, as it is the only Blu-ray, and the rest, I think, are mostly cheapo releases from either ITN or possibly Wild Eye. I don't want to say one way or the other, but taking a look here, yeah, I see an ITN there at the bottom. Anyway, back to Abandoned here. The Abandoned. Again, there's like a ton of movies with that title. It always was somewhat annoying searching for this one once I learned that the blue did exist, which you put, oh, let's see right there at the bottom, Unearthed Films. So big ups to them for putting this out. Inside, I lied, actually. There is nothing additional to look at. You get a standard, really thick, though, clamshell, and the cover, the exact same generic crying, whatever, baby doll image from the front. Again, kind of lame title, definitely a lame cover that they put everywhere all over the case, but it is a super, super fun little creepy film. I definitely recommend it if you have not seen it. Moving on, we have Beneath the Surface. You will notice a bit of a theme here. I've said it numerous times in numerous other videos, possibly even the last one that I did at a Hamilton Book order. I like aquatic horror films. If you have a movie of a fish in the sea eating someone, I will probably want to check it out, regardless of the quality. Here we have 2022's Beneath the Surface, taking a quick once-over of the cast and crew. I don't recognize any of the names right offhand. Apparently here, some of these people were in these films, which, yeah, I don't believe I've heard of any of those films. I can imagine what Amityville Scarecrow is like, though. There's a very brief description of the film at the top, and who put this thing out? New Era Devilware. I've never heard of any of these companies involved in the distribution of this thing. Let's go ahead and pop this open and see what it could look like on the inside. Again, I'm not going to imagine too much. Most of these DVD releases are going to be kind of no frills, bare bone releases. But again, $1.95 for a brand new shark film. I am in. Yes, as I suspected, very generic, very cheap, yet still full solid plastic. There you can see the same generic image used all 3 places. And sorry about hitting the camera there. I know that probably did not sound good for anyone listening with headphones. Here we can see Omega Syndrome, which again, I accidentally ordered 2 copies of. It does sound like a very fun film. I'm going to say one of the funnest, but maybe not. Here you can see 1986, the release year, 87 minutes. And it is from Scorpion Releasing. I'm only going to be popping one of these bad boys open because I'm probably just going to sell off the additional copy I did not need. Inside here, this one might have a bit more frills than the rest. Who knows? Maybe they're all just the same generic thing. Yes, it is the same generic thing. No reversible cover art or anything like that. But, you know, it's a DVD. What are you going to do for a movie from 1980, whenever the hell, 1986? Moving along, we have Monster Seafood Wars. I have actually heard of this film. I saw a trailer many, many moons ago. When did this thing come out? I don't see a release year, but I know it's probably on there somewhere. I'm just overlooking it. But suffice it to say, it looked definitely up my alley. Probably going to be checking this one out. Immediately following this video, and then moving on to The Abandoned, because I do know that is a quality film. There you can see it clocks in 84 minutes. It is Japanese with English subtitles, but I do not see a release year anywhere on this case. Anywhere. Again, it is probably there. I'm just overlooking it. We'll go ahead and pop this one open as well, though, and see if there are anything else inside to look at, or maybe even just a release year on the disc. I don't even see a release year down there by the MVD logo. Let's see now, inside the package, yeah, there's definitely no release year on that, and it is the same generic cover art, reused once again. Here we have Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, Season 1. How many hours is this thing? 9 hours and 38 minutes. I paid $1.95 for it. Never really dove too deep into the Hercules TV series. It was always on TV, like before I was tuning in to WCW wrestling. That's, you know, not really my thing back then. I'm an older, more seasoned fella now, and I'm willing to give it another shot, especially at that price point. So, this thing, at the very least, will have a few discs to look at, if no additional sort of goodies inside. I don't know if it has like an episode guide or if that's just printed underneath. Yeah, it is just printed underneath the discs, which we will remove one. Oh, they even have the descriptions of the episodes, which how the hell? How many episodes is this season? Are they like hour-long episodes? They could very well be. 3 discs. It looks like there is a missing disc, but I've seen that before. I'm sure somewhere on here it will say it's a 3-disc set. But there you have it. Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, Season 1. I know there's like 5 or 6 seasons. But hey, if I enjoy this one for $2, maybe I will be willing to invest a little more in the later ones. And rounding out this video, as mentioned, we have yet another Prey in the Water sort of films from the depths, which this cover looks extremely familiar. But looking at the back and reading the synopsis, I don't believe I've ever seen it. Again, I have seen a lot of very cheesy, cheap shark movies, so it is possible. Looks like it came out in 2020, so it has been out for a handful of years. Once again, don't recognize anyone in the cast or crew. That's generally not a good or bad thing to me. I would much rather a cast of unknowns than a cast of people I don't like. So it can only go up from being a bunch of unknowns. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. And I know this one is definitely going to be a no-frills, bare-bone release as well. Yes, same generic cover image, reused yet again. But it's a $1.95 shark movie. There you have it, though, a stack of fresh media ordered from Hamilton Book, one of my new favorite online retailers. You've seen it be unboxed. This thing has fallen everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and clean up this mess and enjoy the films. Until next time, bros.